Welcome to this Astro Nidra. My name is Jana Romer, and these are practices of self-love, where the ancient meets the quantum. As you get yourself settled here, take the time to place your body on the ground so that you're symmetrical from side to side. And oftentimes we make adjustments to have your hands on your belly or your heart, but today, can you have your hands by your sides in a very traditional Shavasana position? You can have your palms facing up and slightly in, and allow your fingertips to curl through relaxation. Notice the quality of your spine and your pelvis all the way down through your legs. So they are placed in such a way that the curves of your spine are honored, and the spiral of your legs outward towards your pinky toe is done with ease. And as you set your body up in this way, imagine that you have a weighted blanket on you. And you feel your whole front body melting towards your back body. Your breath can slow down. And you become aware of the seat of your awareness. Is it at your eyes? In your head? In your heart? And if it is in your eyes, see if you could soften your eyes and allow them to draw inward. And that awareness begins to settle back towards your midbrain. And as that happens, your face is able to soften. You can feel your tongue pooling at the back of your throat while the tip rests gently behind your upper teeth. And then continue traveling right down into your heart. And as you land in your heart, notice the quality of an effortless breath, where you are being breathed by the universe. And you allow yourself to be taken by that incomprehensible force that is source energy. And there's nothing for you to hold or control. You are held by source. You are held by the universe in the most loving, the most accepting, and the most forgiving embrace. It is now your chance to rest back and witness. And in this non-judgmental observation, we now begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. Allow your presence to warm your heart. You may notice that your heart is cold or closed or hardened, that you're protecting. And that's okay. When you bring your warm, non-judgmental observation to your heart, there's a good chance that with this presence, it will open. And can you mirror the unconditional love, the unconditional acceptance and generosity of forgiveness that the universe is showing you? Can you mirror that to yourself? And allow what is to be without judgment. And as you embrace yourself in this way, if you have a sankalpa that you are working with, please repeat that sankalpa now. If this is unfamiliar language to you, it's akin to setting an intention, where you make a statement of your own becoming. And the more simple the statement, the better. I am accepting, as an example. And once you have your sankalpa or your intention, you can repeat it to yourself with your whole heart 3 times. And once you feel your sankalpa come alive in your body, place your awareness all the way down to the soles of your feet. And almost as though someone was coming to tuck you in, you start to move that felt presence, that felt awareness from the soles of your feet up through your legs, through your pelvis and your torso, touching your fingertips, your hands, and up your arms to your chest, your collarbones and shoulders, your throat, your chin, your mouth, your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, brow line, temple, and ears, all the way up through to the crown of your head, so that you feel your whole entire body as one unified organism, a whole unified team co-creating this body. And the focus point moves to your third eye. And we begin to map a pattern of breath. As your inhale comes through your nostrils, it moves in an inverted V shape, meeting at your third eye, and exits back out through your nostrils into the world around you. And every passing breath clears the channel. Nostrils to third eye on the inhale. Third eye back out through to the universe on the exhale. The in and out of breath soothes the nervous system. And you can feel the down regulation into an absorption of presence, the experience and the witnessing of the experience merge. And then imagine the same pattern, but this time the inhale comes in through your fingertips, travels up the arms to your third eye. And the exhale moves from the third eye all the way down through the arms to the fingertips and out into the universe around you. And you keep feeling, again now, these other pranic channels clearing with every breath. And you get so close to the experience of breathing through your fingertips on the inhale up to the third eye. From the third eye out through your fingertips to the universe on the exhale. You get so close to this experience, the felt experience, that the witness and the experience merge. And then eventually the pattern of breath changes one more time so that the inhale moves through your toes all the way up your legs through to your third eye. The exhale from the third eye through the torso, down the legs, out through the feet into the universe. Each exchange clearing the pathway, clearing the channels. You becoming more receptive to the universe. And while some may do this and others will skip it, the ability to watch all three of these patterns illuminating at the same time. So inhale from the toes, the fingers, the nostrils to the third eye. Exhale from the third eye to the nostrils, down the arms, to the fingers, down the torso, through the legs, through the toes. Your whole body being flushed, being purified with the universe. Your relationship with the unknown becoming more intimate. The experience of being breathed and the witness that is experiencing merging. So the boundary between the experience and the one that witnesses melts away. Profound presence now. At the center in your heart, there is a orb of light. The color of your light is undefined by me, yet witnessed by you, experienced by you. And the pulsation of this light at your heart begins to overcome the pattern flowing from fingertips and toes and nostrils, whereby every inhale, the heart light, the orb at the heart, grows bigger and more brilliant. Pulsing with your breath. And this is the place we shall anchor and return to as we begin to journey through opposites. We start simple. Feel your right hand. Imagine your right hand very cold, icy cold, melting ice cubes in your right hand. And then feel your left hand. Your left hand being quite warm. A ball of light, like a mini sun, warming everything in your left hand. Right hand cold, left hand hot. Can you find it in your heart to sit with both simultaneously? And you return to your heart as you release the temperature. The natural pulsation of the heart cleanses and clears and resets the balance. You feel to the right side of your body. And to the right side of your body, it's nighttime. There is an infinite blackness to the right of you. Can you feel out into this infinite blackness of the nighttime to your right? You let that go and shift your awareness and your focus over to your left. And to your left, it's the brilliance of the day, the endless light. And can you feel and explore into the endless light of the day to your left? Explore the lightness to the left of you as radiant and expansive. And then are you able to hold both the dark of the night and the light of the day simultaneously? Non-judgmental witness to the differences. They just are. And you let that go as you return to the brilliance of your heart, this beautiful light orb pulsing with your breath, washing away everything that was, returning you to wholeness. And the pulsation of light, cleansing and purifying it all. The brilliance of the light of your heart is mirrored to a space in front of you that is brilliant and bright and inviting. You feel your psychic body being drawn towards this light. A fine, fine cable connected belly button to belly button. For a moment, your psychic body or your etheric body rises up toward the light, yet mirrors the body that is left on the ground. Your physical body still in deep rest. Your etheric body dynamic and ready to explore. Opposites. yet the same. As you go and begin to explore, should you choose, we come to a landscape of steep mountain peaks, one on either side, that drops deep into water like a fjord or a sound. You are sitting in the middle of these two opposite, mirrored mountain peaks that share a pool of water at the base. You're able to float above the water and observe this landscape. There are fish and dolphins and starfish and turtles sharing the ecosystem of the water. And to the right, where the sun shines, it is lush and abundant and green and full of plant life. There are flowers everywhere. And the mountain peak to the left that lives in the shade, there's still life. It looks different. And there's far more rock face than flowers. Essentially the same structure, yet where the light shines, it creates a different ecosystem. And where the shade lands, a different ecosystem. It's easy where you sit to see that light carries information with it. And depending where it lands, life expresses in a different way. Not wrong, not right. It just is. And can you sit and observe the differences from a steady seat of non-judgmental observation, allowing each to show you who they are? And are you able to unconditionally accept both sides of the mountain as they are, without attempting to change or alter? Because that's the way nature is expressing itself there. And what does it feel like to sit in the seat of non-judgmental observation with full, unconditional acceptance of these two natural expressions of life? And the mountain to the right morphs into a person, place, or thing that you've been judging. And the mountain to the left morphs into the opposing force of that, perhaps still judging. And you see these two opposing people, places, or things. Each representing their own side. And are you able to sit in non-judgmental observation with unconditional acceptance of each as they are? And as you allow it to be what it is, can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive them? Can you forgive nature? Can you forgive life? And as you allow this forgiveness to wash over you and through you, the witnessing of the forgiveness and the experience of forgiving merge into one. And through radical forgiveness, can you land in your heart and repeat your sankalpa or your intention? And accept it into your heart. And allow it to be what it is. And the experience of receiving the sankalpa and the witnessing of the sankalpa becomes one. Until you are fully embodied, experiencing, receiving, witnessing the sankalpa come alive inside. And you allow yourself to marinate in that. You feel your etheric body fully returning home so naturally to your physical body. The etheric body, the ego body, the wise body, the emotional body, all open, unfurl, and surrender into your physical body. And all these layers of self become one. You feel yourself whole. You feel yourself healing. You accept all parts of yourself. And you allow for a flood of forgiveness. You begin to breathe through all of these layers and welcome the tiniest of movements. As the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. And as small movements become bigger movements, perhaps a primal stretch unfurls from your very center all the way out to your whole entire body. And then curl over to one side or the other. You feel the upper half of your body being received by the lower half of your body. You feel the lower half of your body accepting, welcoming, forgiving. And with your eyes closed, bring yourself back to your seat. And as you come to sit, you feel the right hemisphere of your body meeting the left hemisphere of your body. The masculine, the feminine, the part of you that likes to do, the part of you that likes to be. And all of these opposites and these dualities, you feel them alive and coexisting inside of you. And you allow them all to be. Bring your palms to meet up in front of your heart. And cycle a beautiful, luxurious round of breath through your body. And let it out through your mouth. And you let your head bow to your heart as you set an intention for the rest of this day or maybe this cycle. How you want to show up in your conversations and in your relations. And feel that come alive right now. Thank you all so much for joining in this practice today. And this community is so full of life. Hari Om Tat Sat. Many blessings to you all.